What's up, guys? Hope you guys are having a good day. Today I want to talk about, I guess, the most important tool for us drummers. And I know you've heard it a million times before, but for some reason, most drummers just avoid it like a plague. It's like, for some reason, it's like, put me in a box. And you know what I'm talking about. That's the click track. That's the metronome. That's, the constant beeping in your nightmares, But for real, this simple little thing can turn you from a sloppy drummer that's just kind of making noise and not really having any pocket into one of the tightest drummers. And you'll get more gigs like that. Bands will value you more. And unfortunately, a lot of the fun stuff that we like to do as drummers, that's all great and all, but at a gig, in a band context, you can't really use a lot of that stuff. Your fills are reduced to kind of... Even that might have been a little overkill, but you know what I'm saying, right? So what a band is usually looking for is someone that can just keep time, like super laid back in the pocket, I guess this is definitely, more for drummers that play in bands, but who doesn't do that, if you want to play out, you're with a group of guys, and what they're looking for is somebody to keep a solid pocket and stay in time. And, it's the best way to do that is to work with a click track, because for some reason it's really natural to speed up when you're playing fills, but this will really nip that in the bud pretty quickly. If you're just jamming to the click track, it's kind of like having a band playing with you, because there's something like keeping the momentum, and something on the one. You have phrasing is brought into your practice regiment, and just naturally when you're playing along to something. So you don't have to play along to music necessarily, but when you have the click track, it kind of serves as that, but you can still listen to just your playing and everything. So I'm just going to jam a little bit to the click, how I normally would if I'm practicing something or just jamming on drums, just so you guys can see kind of like how I practice on my own behind the kit. So you could kind of hear, I was forced to be with like a groove and a certain type of pattern, and just to follow the click, it makes you think a little bit more about what you're playing and when you're playing it, because, if you go into a fill too early, or, you're doing something crazy, you got to make sure you're landing on the one. But the point is that it doesn't have to be a chore to practice or play in a live context with a metronome. But it has to start, from, you have to want to do it, and you have to put it in your practice regimen. Just add it in there, just start jamming to it. It doesn't have to be, sit there doing rudiments with the click track all the time. You can jam all your fills and jam, keeping in the pocket, just work with it. Turn that thing on and just, start playing to it. And, you can see I was having a lot of fun. I didn't even think about the click track. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Work with the metronome. Your band will thank you for it. And, in the end, you'll feel so much better because you have an internal clock. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon.